Good morning, Bio for Life students. This is Mrs. Curtis, and in this video I'm going to give you the plan for the week and kind of walk you through what I put on Google Classroom and give you an idea of how to go about doing the assignments. I hope you all are doing well. All right, here goes. First thing I'm going to do is go to Google Classroom. Okay, so I'm going to go to second period and take a look at what I have posted here. So I'm in Biology for Life, second period. I'm going to click on classwork. All right, and then I'm going to notice here it says Online Learning week of March 30th, 2020. This is what we're doing. So you can see there are two things posted here. There's the first item is called Slideshow for the week of March 30th, 2020. And then down below it says 2 reference sheets for the week. I'm going to click on the reference sheets, and I just want to show you, since you guys didn't take your binders home, I made, and you don't have your notes on DNA structure or all of your vocab sheets, I made a DNA structure reference sheet, which you're going to use for one of the activities. If you're able to print this, that would be ideal. If you can't print it, take a picture of it with your phone and then look at your phone to help you do one of the review activities that you're going to do today. The other item is the word root reference sheet. And this is just a summary of many of the word roots that we have studied this year. It's not all of them, but it's most of them, along with the few new ones. You'll recognize at the bottom here, some of these we've never seen before. So I'm going to give you some new word roots. If you can print this, print it. It's going to help you with an activity, or if you don't have a printer, no problem. Take a picture of it with your phone. Look at your phone when we do an activity using these word roots. So now I'm back to Google Classroom, so those 2 reference sheets are there. Now you're going to click on Slideshow for the week of March 30th. Learning goal. We will review DNA structure and add to our word roots and learn about some of the different cell types in the body. So the instructions are, open the slideshow called Agenda, so that's this one right here, and go into presentation mode and read along. I want to also point out that there's a little worksheet here. So this is another worksheet that I'm going to ask, if you have the ability, you're going to click on it and you're going to print it. If you don't have a printer, it's not a big deal. All you're going to do is you're going to get a blank sheet of paper and you're going to copy down this table on a blank sheet of paper. Your assignment is going to be using the slideshow to get information to fill into these columns. And as you can see, it's 2 pages. So you're going to copy down both pages if you don't have a printer. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to click on the agenda. You're going to go to presentation mode. It's loading. I'm going to move this picture off to the side. Okay, and the first slide is note to students. This week we'll be reviewing DNA structure and word roots and adding to our list. Don't worry if you don't have your vocab sheets. I made one for you to use. You will practice your word root skills to decode word meanings, and you will learn about some of the different types of cells. Click through each slide in the slideshow, read the contents. In some cases you will be asked to watch a video, and others to click on a link and to do a quizzes or answer questions. Finally, you will find an assignment on Google Classroom, which you will do and you will submit. Now, our email information is here. Now in my screen, it looks like it's getting a little bit cut off, but if you click on the slideshow, you have that information. The other thing I want to say is that Mr. Brown and I and Miss Christine will be sending out office hours. So you can always get help from us if you need it. All right, so agenda. These are the items you're going to do for the entire week. I'm not going to post more assignments. You can take your time doing these. You can do a little bit each day, or you can just choose to sit down and do them all at one time. You just need to complete them by Friday at 4 o'clock. So the first one, why washing your hands is important. The second one, Bio for Life DNA structure quizzes. The third bullet, word reference sheet. The fourth bullet, can you figure out what these words are? And then the last bullet, it tells you to read through slides while you complete the Discovering Types of Cells, and that's that worksheet that you either copied down in your notebook or that you printed. So that's what we're doing for the entire week. So, why washing your hands is so important. This is a soap and pepper experiment. You're going to watch this video, and if you want to try to mimic this video at home, you're welcome to try it. It's really interesting, and it gives you an idea of why washing your hands is so important. The next slide, this is what you've already printed or that you've taken a picture of with your cell phone that you're going to use. So if you can print it, do so, or else get a photo of it on your cell phone. It says use the reference sheet to help you do this quizzes. Let me move my picture. You're going to click on that link to do the quizzes, and it's going to take you to a practice quizzes site. And you're going to use the DNA structure reference sheet, and you're going to go ahead and play this. If at any point you have trouble with the technology, maybe shoot me an email. So you're going to hit play again, using your reference sheet, just getting a little bit of practice, extracting information, and seeing what you remember. So once you do that, we're going to go back to the slideshow. You have the word reference sheet, or you have the picture of it on your cell phone. You're going to do this little activity based on what these word roots are. You're going to see if you can figure out the word roots in number 1 through 9, what they mean. So an example has been provided for you here. A leukocyte is A. So if I look over here and I look up, well, what does leuko mean? So I look over here and I see, oh, look, leuko means white blood. And then I'm told right here, remember, cyte means cell. So if I put those two word roots together, I know a leukocyte, where leuko means white blood and cyte means cell. A leukocyte is a white blood cell. See if you can do 2 through 8 in your head or on a piece of paper using the word root parts. Okay, so you're going to do that. And then I do have this quizzes here, where you're just going to now practice that. Using your word root sheet, you're going to hit play, and you're going to practice those skills. So this week we'll be learning about some of the different types of cells in the human body. You're going to go through these slides, and you're going to try to answer the question. So how many different types of cells do you think are in the human body? And you're going to write down or think of a number in your head. Okay, and I don't want to click through these slides because I give you the answers, which is why I want you to do this in presentation mode and answer the questions in your head or on a piece of paper. Finally, in this slideshow, I have all the information you're going to need to fill out this worksheet. Okay, and so you're going to fill it out in this actual document, or if you don't have a printer, you're going to be doing this on a piece of paper where you drew this table. When you're done doing this on Google Classroom and filling in the information for the bone cell, what's the medical term? Okay, and I'm going to try to go to one of the slides. Give me 1 second here. I want to kind of move ahead without showing you some of the answers. So if I click here on bone cell, if I put this back in presentation mode, this gives me all the information that you need to fill in on your table. What's the medical term? Oh, it's called an osteocyte. What's the function? And then what's another little piece of interesting information? So in this case, it's how often does your body make a bone cell? So you're going to be filling out the information in your table using the remaining slides in this slideshow, and you're going to submit that to me on Google Classroom. If you did this on a piece of paper, you're going to take a picture of your completed tables after you've gone through the slideshow, and you're going to submit those to me on Google Classroom. If you have any questions along the way, I'm going to let you know what my office hours are. I will be sending out an email. You can get help from myself. I'll be sending out Mr. Brown and Miss Christine's office hours from any one of us. Your goal is to complete the activities in this slideshow by Friday at 4, submitting this one assignment. That's it. Hope you have a good week. Bye.